No one better than our guest host, Cheryl Wood, to give us some Monday motivation. The best-selling author and international speaker is also the founder of SpeakerCon, which returns this week. We have details on that beautiful conference in just a bit. But first, Cheryl, we want to talk about your 4 steps to becoming more empowered to write your own life.
Absolutely.
Writing your own story, what does that look like?
I mean, you have to think of your life almost like a book, that it's comprised of sentences, paragraphs, chapters, and every single one of us, we have the ability to create a new chapter. And we also get to decide that we're going to be the shero or the hero in our own stories. So one of the things that we need to do, the first thing is to really settle into the fact that your past can become the foundation for your future.
We don't have to run from it.
We don't have to run. So many people have gone through stuff. Like if you've been on the planet more than 37 seconds, you've gone through some stuff. And some of it has been traumatic. Maybe you've gone through loss. Maybe it's loss of a loved one, like my sister lost her son 3 years ago. Maybe it's financial trauma or turmoil. Whatever it is, don't run from that, because that becomes your power. Why? Because your story and your life is about you, but it ain't for you.
Oh,
and what I mean is you went through the experience, but it's really for you to come back and share it with someone else, because think about all the stuff you thought you wouldn't make it through. But here you are today. You're a conqueror, you're a victor, you're a warrior over something that tried to break you. Why not share that with someone else? Because there's somebody somewhere in the world who wishes they could make it through, and they're questioning if they can, and they might be feeling a little helpless and hopeless, but you have the power to be able to inspire them to keep moving, to press through so they can break through.
Because you're on the other side now, and they may be in the thick of it.
But then now that you're on the other side and you're not running from what you've been through and all your past, guess what? Now you get to decide, what does my current look like? My current chapter, my current season.
So this is the second step.
You have the pen in hand. You have the pen in hand. So if you have the pen in hand, the second step really is to set intentions. Set intention about what you want to happen in your life. Do you want to expand your career? Do you want to go to another level? Do you want to launch that business that you've been dreaming about and talking about? Do you want to go back for higher education? Do you just want to live a more peaceful life? A life of gratitude? Set an intention, because here's the thing, if you don't create a target, how do you hit it?
And when you say set that intention, are you saying literally write these things down or visualize in some kind of way?
That's our number 3, which is visualize. Visualize the end goal, visualize what you want and where you want to be. That's why we go to vision board parties at the beginning of the year. How many of you have ever done that? Most of us have, right? And you're visualizing and creating this idea that what I desire can become a reality. I get to choose what I'm going to write. I get to choose what my future looks like. There's some things you're not going to be able to control, but there are a lot of things that you can control. You can control your attitude, your thoughts, your behaviors, your patterns that allow you to align with what it is that you want in your life.
Take inventory first. Let's get the final step in and then talk about SpeakerCon.
Create a mindset of what I call active authorship. And that means as long as you have life and breath in your body, don't you dare waste it. You use that pen to write what you want. Don't ever allow a day to go by where you aren't intentional about creating another step that gets you closer to the dream you want to fulfill, the possibilities that you want to live. Like, live life out loud. Make your story a juicy story where you're the shero. I'm going to be the shero because I get to write and direct and produce my own story. And so do each and every one of us.
And you're also writing and producing SpeakerCon, which is this week starting Wednesday. Tell us about it. We have the pictures of the various people you're honoring and what attendees can expect to get from
So I know without a shadow of a doubt that the best leaders in life are the most effective communicators. That's why I decided to launch SpeakerCon, because it doesn't matter if you're speaking to someone one-on-one in a conversation in your personal life or professional life. Doesn't matter if you're perhaps pitching an idea to a group of investors or you're fundraising for a movement that you want to start. Communication is the key. We just talked about how we saw Flavor Flav communicate his passion, communicate his energy, even though singing might not necessarily be his talent.
It's not a specialty.
Yes, but he communicated, because communication is not just what you say, it's how you show it through your body language. So we teach those techniques to people who come to SpeakerCon. We have several hundred, almost 300 people registered to come to SpeakerCon. We have people coming from all the way from Ghana, Africa. We have people coming from Canada and other countries across the world to come and be in this positive, invigorating space to learn how to be more effective communicators and leaders. And of course, we get to honor amazing people who are maximizing their voice.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. I really appreciate it. I mean, when you told me I was going to be honored, like, who, me? And I really appreciate appreciate it. I look forward to coming out Saturday specifically. For people who want to register,
Yes.
where do they need to go online?
I'm going to say at this point, we're 2 days out, so email me directly, CherylEmpowers@gmail.com, and I know the person who's running the thing, so I can probably get you in.
All right, sounds good. Thank